trip over. If you've got a mat like the pink one I've got here, that's fantastic. If not, a towel will be absolutely fine, or maybe you've got some carpet to lie on. Don't forget bottled water or a cup of water, so just making sure that you're keeping hydrated whether you're exercising or not. Very important to drink during the day. So don't wait for me to suggest you drink during the workout, drink when you want. And also listen to your own body. Don't forget this is your workout, your time. So if something doesn't feel right, just sit it out, just watch what we're doing. It is recorded, so obviously you can come back and do that again. So must be aware of any injuries or conditions that you have. So again, be mindful of those. So let's get started. So giving those legs a little bit of a shake. Let's give those shoulders a little bit of a roll. So starting to build up some energy. And then from there, feet hip width apart. Let's take the arms above the head. And then what we do is we bend the knees, bend the hips, we take the arms down. We straighten the legs, take the arms behind, and come back up. A little bit quicker. So sweeping those arms through, keeping the arms relatively straight, try not to lock out the elbows. So what we're doing here is generating heat, warming up both the upper and the lower body. Let's do a couple more. Let's make this the last one. Fantastic. Float those arms down by your side. And then just relax the arms, start to turn the head. Look over one shoulder, doesn't matter which. Bring the eyes back to the centre, over to the other side. Let's do that one more each side. So just working through the neck nice and slowly. Keep that chin parallel with the floor. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. And then from there, put the hands on the hips. So a little bit of balance work here. So we're going to bring the weight onto one leg. So just lifting the heel off the other leg. That might be enough of a challenge for you. But if you can you lift that leg, lift the foot off the floor, 90-degree bend at the knee, and that allows us to rotate the foot. So we free off the ankle, we build on our balance. So we rotate first one way, and then the other, and then we point and flex, and we stay balanced on one leg. How does that feel? Okay, place that leg down. Let's try that on the other side. So lifting the leg up, or as we did before, just leaving the toe on the floor. See what's right for you today. So free off that ankle. Couple of rotations, first one way, then the other, and then we point and we flex. And pop that foot down. Give those legs a shake. So let's work through the middle. So pull that belly button in nice and tight. So think about 100% pulling that belly button to the spine. We release to 50%, we release again to 30%. So really just think about pulling the core, but you still want to be able to breathe. So the most important thing is breathing. If you can remember to engage the abs, engage the core, it protects the back. And then we're starting to slide the hand down the side of the leg. See how that feels for you. If your back's still strong, can you go to the next level and take the arm out, look along those fingers, come back up. If not, stay sliding the hand down the side of the leg. We do that one more time, either at the first level or at that extra challenge level. to engage that core. So is that belly button, pull towards the spine. Keep the breathing going. So we're working through the shoulders. Do one more on each side. Fantastic. Roll those shoulders. Again, just let's get rid of any tension. Grab a drink if you wish. If not, what we're going to do is start by marching. So we've got a low impact version. That's where we march rather than jog. I will give you alternatives as we go through. So let's march. See how it feels on the knees, on the ankles. And then what we're going to do is go side to side. Again, see how that feels. Hopefully you've got enough space for that. So just stepping side to side. We can bring the arms in. If that's right for you today. And then heel digs. So all we're doing, I'm going to turn sideways on. We're just placing the heel on the floor in front of us. We can bring in some bicep curls. So clenching the fists. How's that feeling? And then we're going to go back to a march or a jog. So your higher impact is to bring in the jog. See how that feels. And then with the heel digs, we can put a little bounce. Again, we generate some more heat. See what's right for you. And then can we take the leg back? So that's your leg curl. With or without the arms. Low impact version is just to step it out. So without that bounce, see how that feels. Okay, side steps. If you want to raise the energy level, you can jump from side to side. See how that feels. That feel good? Remembering to keep breathing. Use the arms if you've got the space, if it's right for you. Okay, let's add in. We step and we lift up. We step, we raise those arms to the ceiling, we lift the heels if we can. So this is the low impact version. Stepping from side to side, reaching up either onto the toes or you can stay with the feet flat. So let's go higher impact. We jump and we jump high. We jump, jump to the ceiling, jump to the side. To keep that going, you can step and you can raise the calves or you can jump. It feels good. Keep breathing. Just a few more. Let's make this the last one. So you're either going to march or you're going to jog. So we try not to suddenly stop. So we should be breathing a little heavier. Just roll those shoulders. So for our single jacks, we can keep the arms down by the side, or we can raise the elbow. Yeah, that's your single jack, your full jack, how that feels. Singles or full jacks. See how it feels on the ankles, on the knees. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And either march or jog it out. So can we put some of those together? Some of those steps. So we're going to step together, step, step together, step, step together, step, lift the heel. So step together, step, leg curl, and the higher impact, we add in a hop. Can we do 3 hops? Then we come back. 1, 2, 3. Looking good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good stuff. Either jog or march. And whilst we're jogging or marching, take those arms out. Jogging on the spot or marching. Okay, bring those arms down. Let's go back to our step together step. So we can turn this into a grapevine. So we take the leg behind. Step, step, step. It's still the same pattern with the feet, but we take the leg behind. How's that feeling? If not, just keep the legs stepping to the side. We can put in the leg curl, the end of the grapevine. We can put in 3 leg curls, then we grapevine. Just have fun with this. Don't forget, I can't see you, so just keep moving. These are all suggestions. Great little routine. Okay, let's stay with the leg curls. So we can do that grapevine with some jumping jacks. Shall we give that one a go? So jumping jacks, you've got your single and you've got your full. So you decide what's best for you. So we're going to step together, step, 2 jumping jacks, step together, step, jumping jacks. 2 jumping jacks. Have you got the space? You can do this on the spot. You can just do the jacks. Couple more. Looking good. And then we're going to jog, or we're going to march. Again, roll those shoulders. First one way, and then the other. Then we take the bent elbows, sometimes known as a pec deck. So the palms start facing me, and then they come in to face each other. And then bringing the legs, slowing the breath. Okay. So let's move this into a squat. So a squat, we take the legs nice and wide. We pull that belly button in. We sit as if we've got an imaginary chair behind. I'm going to turn sideways on. You can bring the thumbs to the ceiling. some strength in the lower body, but we're also using the arms. So a great all-round exercise. Make sure you keep that chest lifted. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. And then we're going to add in a lift. So we're going to squat, and we're going to lift to the side. Squat, lift to the side. Again, make sure you've got the space. If you're struggling for space, you squat, you bring that leg up in front. So you've got some balance, you've got some strength work, you're involving the core and the upper body. Let's do a few more. 1 more on each side. Okay, let's take those legs a little bit wider. So what we're going to go is down, sitting on our imaginary chair, and small, small pulses. So we keep that chest lifted. We keep breathing. Any problems with the knees, just come up or go back to your squat, your single squats. So sideways on. Those are our pulses. Push the heels down. Can we do some more? Of course we can. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up. Fantastic. Okay, so hopefully you've got a mat, or you've got a towel to lie on. Grab yourself a quick drink. So we're going to roll down. So by that what I mean is stand at one end of your mat or towel, relax the head so the chin comes onto the chest. And you're going to roll all the way down. So bend the knees, flatten the hands on the floor. You're going to come out into your plank. If you need to come onto your knees, that's fine. If you can stay on your toes, we can take alternate feet out and in. So make sure eyes are looking down. How does that feel? You can also go out and in. That's right for your back, for your knees, for your ankles. We're almost there. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower yourself down. Sitting back in child's pose, extend the arms, relax the head, take a couple of deep breaths. And then coming up onto all fours. So what we're going to do from here is keep the knee bent, keep the back nice and flat. We're just going to lift and lower the leg to the side. See how that feels through the hips. Only needs to be a short distance. So you're now working through the glutes, so through the bum. Any problems with the knees, you could put a cushion under the knees. You could roll your mat or your towel to give you more cushioning. Or if it's not right for you, just sit out. And then slowly elevate the foot, keeping that knee bent. And we're just going to push the heel to the ceiling. See how that feels for you. Any problems with the back, please stop. Small pushes. Only needs to be small. Can we do 8 more? So as if you're drawing a rainbow in the air behind you, try and keep the eyes looking at the mat between your hands. Let's just do 4 more. 3 more. 2. And 1. Fantastic. And then if you wish, you can come up, you can give the shoulders a roll, you can sit back on the heels, you can extend the arms, relax the head. So we're going to try some press ups. So for the upper body, your options are on your hands and knees, so you're bending the elbows, bringing the chin towards the mat. You can walk the knees back in your 3/4 press up, or you can do this on your toes. So you choose which option is right for you. Just going to do 8 of those. So let's go. I'm going to count down from 8, 7. Keep it nice and slow. Any problems with the shoulders, the elbows, the wrists, please stop. How are we doing? That's halfway. Just got 4 more. Breathe out as you push up. 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. Again, let's sit back on those heels. Take a couple of deep breaths. So we're going to do the exercises on the other side. So from here, we're lifting the leg to the side. So make sure your back is flat, your abs are pulled in. So belly button to spine, lifting and lowering. Trying not to twist. So don't feel you've got to lift that bent knee very high. You should be feeling this through the glutes, so through the bum, through the hips. But any pain, please stop. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Then we start to elevate that leg. Keep the knee bent. Check that the heel is pointing to the ceiling. And we lift and lower. Again, any problems with the back? This might not be right for you. So sit back in child's pose, or just sit this one out. Keep breathing. Looking good. Feeling great. Almost there. 3 more. 2, 1. Fantastic. And then we straighten the leg. This is where we draw the imaginary rainbow in the air behind us, and the leg is straight. And we take the leg from one side, lift it up, draw the arch of the rainbow. 4 more. Keep the back nice and flat. Abs are pulled in. 2 more. Excellent. You should really feel this through the glutes. Let's sit back on those heels. And then let's try a shortened plank. So what we're going to do here, we're going to work the core. So working the back and the stomach muscles. So very, very important that the back is flat, the hands beneath the shoulders, knees are beneath the hips. So you're just going to tuck the toes under. You're just going to push through the toes and the hands, and you're just going to lift those knees about 1 inch off the mat. You're going to see if you can hold it. If you need to take a break, just lower those knees. join back in if you wish. And if you want to challenge yourself, if your back is nice and strong, you can take alternate legs, you can straighten the legs, you can tap behind you. Again, you need to take a break. You can do. If not, let's do 8, 7, keep breathing, 6, 5, almost there, 4, 3, 2, we can do this, and 1, excellent. Okay, from there into our cat stretch, so you've lowered the knees, push through the hands and the knees, tuck the head, tuck the tailbone under, deep breaths, deep breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Then you're going to flatten the back. And then for the calves, coming into your downward dog, you're going to tuck the toes under, lift up the hips, push one heel towards the mat, bend the other knee. This is not right for you. If it makes you feel dizzy, please just sit in child's pose. This is stretching through the calves. Onto those knees. And then either in a kneeling position, or you can do this standing, linking the fingers in front of the body. You're going to relax the head down. So turning sideways on. You can see there. Rounding the shoulders. And then you're going to link the fingers behind the back. Lift up the chest. Stretching out through the chest muscles, the ones we've used for the press-ups. So, building stronger arms. Let's take one arm across the body. And the other way. And then for the lower body, make sure you get your balance. I'm going to stand sideways on. You're going to lift up one leg, you're going to reach back. You need to hold onto the wall. That's absolutely fine. So the knees are nice and close together. I'm going to turn again so that you can see from the front view. Just move this mat. So from the front view, knees nice and close together. Stand tall. Now can you take this into a glute stretch? So from there, you're going to cross the leg over, knee out to the side. You're slowly going down, sinking down into that stretch again. You might need to hold onto the wall. If you're holding onto a chair or anything else, make sure it's stable. So sinking down. And then on this leg, for the hamstring stretch, we would lift up the toes, we straighten the leg. Again, I'm just going to stand sideways on. We sink down. Feel the stretch down the back of the leg. Do these the opposite way around on the other leg. So hamstring first. So the leg is straight. Heels are lifted, heels on the floor, toes are lifted, but the toes are relaxed. Sinking down. Remembering to breathe. You should feel that stretch down the back of the leg, all the way up to the bum. So do the hamstring. Slowly coming up, so we've got the glute stretch on this side. I'll do that sideways on. So again, get your balance. Lift the leg up. Cross over. Knee out to the side. You sink down. You may need to hold onto the wall. Are we still breathing? I'm sure we are. Are we still smiling? Almost there with our stretches. Quad stretch on the other side. So it's standing tall, knees nice and placed together. Again, you can hold onto the wall if you need to. And then one full body stretch where we reach up to the ceiling. We relax down. We give ourselves a clap. Well done, everybody. Thank you very much for joining me. Keep hydrated, keep well. If you get a chance, try and go for a walk. Enjoy the weather, and we'll see you soon. Bye.